Good evening, everyone. Today, I will like to discuss and address the topic youth employment in India, challenges and pathways to growth. India, known for its rapid economic growth, faces a critical challenge, a high rate of youth employment. Despite being home to one of the world's largest workforces, millions of young Indians struggle to find meaningful, well paying jobs. The problem not only stifles individual potential but also hampers overall economic progress and social development of the country. Since the liberalization reforms of 1991, Indian economy has grown impressively. However, this rapid expansion came with an unexpected side effects. While new industries emerged, many traditional sectors have not been able to keep pace with the demands of the burgeoning youth population. Over time, globalization, technological advances, and automation have further widened the gap between the skilled young job seekers and the person people who demanded by the employers. The global financial crisis of 2008 and subsequent periods of market volatility have also contributed to the slow pace of job creation in certain sectors. Today, youth employment in India stands at alarming levels. According to recent reports, the employment rate among graduates is soaring, with a significant mismatch between educational outcomes and industry needs. Many young Indians, despite earning advanced degrees, find themselves competing against experienced professionals for limited positions. This not only affects their personal growth, but also represents a lost opportunity for leveraging India's demographic dividend, a potential engine for sustained economic growth. Now, addressing this challenge calls for a multi-pronged approach. We are going to dissect them in three terms. Short term, which would be 1 to 2 years, where focus can be on enhancing skill development, where expanding vocational training programs and establishing partnership with industries to create courses that meet current market demands. Second would be immediate job support, which can be launched by the government, sponsored job fairs and internships aimed at immediate placement for graduates. Second is medium term, which would be for between 3 to 5 years, which would focus on entrepreneurship and startup funds. This can be done by creating dedicated funds and incubators to foster entrepreneurship among young professionals, providing both mentorship and seed capital. Second would be right to apprenticeship, and by implementing policies ensuring that qualified young individuals have the right to seek apprenticeship opportunities in key sectors, guaranteeing a 1 year job placement at minimum stipulated wage. And now, if we focus on the long term, which would go from 5 to 10 years, first and most important would be the structural reforms, where the overall we have to overhaul the education system and labor market policies to create a smoother transition from academia to industry. This includes modernizing curricula to focus on digital skills, soft skills, and emerging technologies. And second would be strengthening regional ecosystem, which would target underdeveloped regions of and specific programs to boost local industries and create decentralized job opportunities. However, several barriers stand in the way. Bureaucratic inertia, underinvestment in education and vocational training, and regional disparities all pose significant challenges. Additionally, coordinating between multiple government agencies and aligning private sector interests with public policies require sustained political will and effective governance. However, overcoming youth employment is not just about filling vacancies, it's about empowering a generation to drive India's future. With coordinated reforms, target investment in skills, and a commitment to inclusive growth, India can transform its demographic dividend into a power of innovation and prosperity. Thank you.